Ladies and gentlemen, the Suisei and a quick update. Last I left off, I started to paint. Now, I didn't paint the kit itself. I started pre-shading. And pre-shade, you can either pre-shade, post-shade, or you can paint the whole thing black and make that your pre-shade. It just depends on, what the effect you want to do, what you want to do, what's easier on you. Sometimes I like to do combo 3. I like to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I decided to pre-shade the colored plastic. I could have primed it, but I'm just going to go ahead and go with the plastic color because I kind of want it to show through it just a little bit. Because I'm basically, when I paint, I like to have more of a faded look, and I think the plastic plus the paint will work out just right. So for the lighter colors, I used a grim brown. Never really like to do black. Everyone does black. I try to stay with more of a earthy brownish tonish, if you will. For the green parts, I did a basically a blackish greenish gray and mixed it, kind of didn't really go all black. I did go all black on the gray parts here just to give it a little bit of shading, and I'm going to go back in and paint everything once I get everything shaded. Post shading or pre-shading, if you can see the way I do it, it is not pretty. It is just sprayed on there. I like the sporadicness of it. I like the way the shading, when you apply the paint, it makes it to me makes it more to me believable. I know a lot of people, it's a work of art doing their pre-shade. They do every line, with the pencil and airbrush and all that. But anyway, that's what I've done on that, and we're slowly. I think I got to go over a couple more places with the pre-shade just to make it a little dark. And I do a lot of also with pre-shading. This helps with the panels, making it, giving it shadow and all that. It also helps me to, when I post-shade, do additional weathering with the airbrush. It gives me a kind of a point where places that are darker you can line up the filter, streaks, because, it is a combat-ready plane. I have found no flaw with this kit. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I do have one complaint, and it is just very, very minor. And that would be the little landing gear, where, of course, here, let me get pictures out here. The landing gear right here fits into the wing, or you can take the top part off and put it inside the wing like it's retracted. And it works. It does work, but it's just it fits, but it's really I think kind of loose in a way. I think if you tapped it just enough, or if you picked it up, it might fall off. There's really there's friction to hold it in, but I think it just needs to be a little more tighter. But other than that, found no flaw in the kit. Highly recommend. So that's where I am on the Suisei. I do have a battery airbrush. Here, I'll try to show you a picture. Oh, where is it? Where is it? So hopefully, I went ahead and picked up a $30 airbrush with the battery. I wanted to try it. I've seen a lot of people swap out different airbrushes, and like I really needed one. I got a collection of airbrushes, but I want to get rid of the hose part, and I want to see how well that works, and basically go anywhere with it. And it's one of them, so we're going to see how well that works, because I was curious, and I like cheap airbrushes, if no one don't know. So anyway, I picked that up, and we should get the battery by itself, because I could modify some other ones. But anyway, that is just me thinking out loud. But anyway, that is what is next on the to-do list. So we'll play with that once that gets here. So that's what we got going on today. We are starting to paint the Suisei. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.